Hello! Welcome! I thought I'd sit down here with a cup of tea and talk to you about my first semester as a PhD student. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name's Dina. I am a first year PhD student at the University of Liverpool. Today is 11th of December. It is the last week before we break up for Christmas holiday. I guess I hadn't really given much of an update since my moving to Liverpool vlog, so I thought I'd give a nice overview of what I've been up to, if I'm dying inside, if I'm having a mental breakdown, all of the fun things for your entertainment. So I actually keep a daily PhD journal, which I do on Notion. At the end of every day, I sit down, spend 5 minutes reflecting on the day, writing down what I did, what bugged me, and I always try and find one positive thing out of the day that I can be grateful for / happy with, so I can try and end the day on a positive note even if the day has been absolutely crap. And so I know exactly what I've been up to and can kind of walk you through what the last 2.5 months have entailed. So for those who don't know, I started in October 1st to be exact. If you haven't already, please go and watch my moved to Liverpool vlog. It gives you the first week of me moving into my new flat and the first day as a PhD student, which was highly underwhelming. And since then I feel like I've done a lot of work. Not because it's been forced upon me, but because I feel like I wanted to do a lot and make a lot of progress and fully get involved with everything. So yeah, in the first couple of weeks, it was a lot of admin, loads and loads of different things that had to be done. Okay, I'm used to ordering food from my whole household at home. So like my mum, dad, me, my partner and my brother. And I've just done my first food shop and pretty much I've overspent. I've overbought. Look at this. Oh my god. I've totally misjudged how much food I need. Nightmare. It's fine. It should last me. I'm just gonna have to use all the fresh stuff first. Gotta get used to the alone life. I have full cupboards. Oh, oh, yes. Food. Survival. I thought I ordered a bunch of bananas, yet I only have one. How depressing. I'm a bit ill today. I've got a cold, presumably fresh as flu. Don't feel horrific, but don't feel well enough to go out. My brain's pretty clear, but I'm sniffling and coughing everywhere. Everyone's probably gonna look at me weird, so if I go out. Today, I am working from home / bed. I've plugged in my laptop to my telly and I'm going through the development webinars. Yeah, really useful introduction, I guess, to have a message. A very useful introduction to a PhD if you're unfamiliar with what it's about. Another message. Oh my god. It's a very useful introduction if you're not sure what a PhD is all about. And they're in little bite-sized chunks, so it's very easy to go through when you're feeling like shit. And for some reason I thought that attending all of the training sessions that were provided was a really great idea. Let me tell you, they get very, very boring very easily. To be fair, some of them are really interesting and useful and they've helped me a lot, but they're all much of a muchness, and after a while, especially because we're on Zoom a lot of the time as well, there's still a lot of webinars and a lot of things that are online. You don't take in the information after you've been to hundreds of them. I have a delivery. Hello there. Fancy! Oh yeah, boy. God damn, so shiny, you're new. And now I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon learning how to use a Windows computer. I've used a Mac for the past 6 years. Hopefully the transition will be smooth. It definitely won't be. That's the rest of my afternoon gone. What else have I been doing? Okay, I don't actually think I've stated what my PhD actually is, which is kind of bad. So my PhD is looking at how climate change is impacting intertidal species. Intertidal species are along the coastline, if you didn't know. I'm looking at different monitoring techniques to assess how those species are doing in a changing world, changing environment. I'm looking at 2 different techniques and I'm planning to compare them. One of them is the traditional ecological surveying methods. So for example, you know, having a little walk along the rocky shore and just looking to see what's there. A bit more scientific than that, but that's the premise. And then I'm also looking at a new method called eDNA, environmental DNA. It sounds very fancy, and it is very fancy. However, it's in its early stages and there needs to be a lot more research around it. So that's what my PhD is going to look at. Hopefully it will look at it well. I'm actually also going to do a video a bit more in depth of what I plan the PhD to be. I've actually just got some feedback on my 3-month PhD plan for the rest of the year. The feedback's been pretty positive, which is nice, it's good to know. And as I've been reading, I've been writing, or at least building up notes. I think having a summary of what you've read is very helpful for then if, for example, I'm planning to do a literature review from between January and March. Something else that's exciting, I've been demonstrating a undergraduate class, so level 2s, all about statistics and coding. Yeah, so what demonstrating involves is you're kind of in a lab or a computer suite with the students, and if they need any help, you go around and answer their questions and fix their code if it doesn't work. And I've actually been able to get some private tutoring through that as well, which is good. I've also been able to have in-person meetings with all my supervisors, which is really nice. I've met all of them bar one in person now, and I'm meeting the other one in person tomorrow. Yeah, so it's nice to be able to see everyone and interact with everyone in person after being indoors for so long and not being involved in the academic community. I've also been joining in the Sheffield research group meetings because I previously worked for the professor in Sheffield, who is now my co-supervisor. And so I join in every week with those to catch up on what everyone's doing and have a chat. And we also have departmental seminars, group meetings with everyone in the new department that I'm in, which is really, really nice because I get to hear about everyone's research. And we also have these group meetings where the lecturers talk about their experiences, which are obviously great for someone like me who's an early career researcher to kind of get more of an in-depth understanding of academia in general. I've learned a lot already and I've only been here for 2.5 months. So the main things I've been working on have been finishing my PhD plan, which we have to submit. It's a compulsory piece of work, and that has involved a lot of reading, writing, discussing with supervisors. And so the current plan is that I'm going to do 6 months a year of practical work and 6 months a year of writing, analysis, manuscripts. If all goes to plan, my first set of field work will be March to June next year, 2022. And I'll be taking all the samples that I collected and take them to the lab. So I should be in the lab then from June to September. And so hopefully I have data to analyse and look at just a year after I started, which will be very exciting. I also went to the ACE conference, which was super fun. So ACE is the doctoral training partnership that my project is run by. I really enjoyed that trip. We were there for a few days and we got to socialise with all of the people on my cohort, as well as listen to everyone's research and get some more training and workshops. I also attended the Euroseas macroalgae conference. That was all online though, so it was just listening to other people's research and discussions. I really enjoyed that as well. Helped me think about some of the research questions at a broader scope and how I can potentially tailor my research project to benefit maybe other people's projects. Next week is very exciting. It's the British Ecological Conference. It's in person, based in Liverpool, so that's really fun. All day from Sunday to Wednesday. There's loads of people coming. A lot of people have had to cancel because of the international travel rule changes that BJ has brought in. I would have already attended by the time this video comes out probably, but that's going to be pretty intense and I'm probably going to be absolutely knackered by Thursday, but hopefully it'll be very beneficial. I'm walking to the arena. Quite warm, but it's raining. Today is day one. They're all really long days. Looking forward to it. That one. also made some really cool friends inside and outside the office. Everyone's been super friendly and supportive. I'm really looking forward to spending more time with them all and working with everyone. Outside of the PhD, I've been able to join in with quite a lot of societies. So I've joined in with the Photography Society, doing some photo walks, which have been really fun. I also am training gymnastics again. Hooray! Really enjoying being back in the gym, although I'm finding it so difficult because my gymnastic specific fitness is just not there yet still. It's going to take a few months to kind of get back to the level that I was. So one really negative thing about being back in society again is illness. Oh god, I have been so ill. A continuous reel of illnesses just keep hitting me. I take my vitamins every day and I'm still so ill. I was hit with presumably freshers flu right at the start of the semester, which is normal. I think I recorded some footage of myself when I was ill. I'm ill. Yeah, I literally lost 4 days last week, completely bedridden with another cold/flu, not COVID. Yeah, I've not caught COVID yet. I think that says it all really, doesn't it? We've tested positive, pals. Moral of the story, don't go to a Christmas meal when a new variant is rapidly spreading throughout the country. Carry on. Take your vitamins, kids. They're important. Drink lots of orange juice. A PhD is similar to a job, so you get like a specific amount of days off that you book yourself. It's not like undergraduate term time, so it's completely different. And so I've booked off a good chunk of time, as in addition to the bank holidays that we get already, to have a good, nice long break, mental reset, spend time with family. Yeah, me again. Can't see family, friends, boyfriend until at least the 30th of December. Today is the 21st. I have Christmas tunes playing in the background to make me feel better about my life. It's not really helping at all. I also had my booster on Saturday, so potentially got a bit of double whammy symptoms there. Oh god. Worst case scenario. Christmas is cancelled. My plans for after Christmas include starting and writing a literature review, planning all of my fieldwork and lab work, which I've already started doing, but getting those protocols written and done. I'm also going to do a pilot study before I actually start the main bulk of my field and lab work, so I can kind of go through the whole process from start to end, from going out and sampling to sequencing and then analysing. So I have a good foundation to kind of test everything out and make sure everything runs smoothly. And then we go to the field, baby. Heck yeah! Still haven't decided what sites we'll be going to. It will be around 80 sites across the UK. And of course, I'm going to take the GoPro and take you along on the journey too. I'll be doing visual surveys as well as collecting water samples for the eDNA analysis. I'm very excited about getting into the field. I also wanted to ask what you guys want to see. Obviously, I've just started on YouTube. My following's very small. I'd like to know what you want to see. You guys are the ones that have subscribed to me, and thank you so much for doing that. Would you prefer tips and tricks, days in the life? Like, I can do a mixture of everything, but I want to know what you want. I want to make content for you. You know what to do. You can go to all of my social media platforms down in the description. I am on Twitter, where I post sometimes helpful things, but mostly retweet memes, and make some fun and relatable content on Instagram. Thanks for following me on this update, and I'll see you in the next video.